My God, no one cares.
And that's what Ruth was saying.
Yeah.
There's nothing further from the truth. On 2 separate occasions, we've had the murder investigation team in to review the whole investigation. You know, and we went back again 2 days ago to research the canal. We've done telephone checks. You know, we've gone into the history of friends. National media won't pick it up because we're not talking about suspicious circumstances. So there's nothing that actually makes it stand out, unless we want to turn on and say a 30-year-old black man going missing is unique in itself.
Hi, babe. Yeah, I missed your call yesterday.
Yeah, I know. How are you?
Well, we're off back to the coroner's again today.
Yeah, how did you get on?
Well, it's what we've seen.
Dion.
Dion's the one that's, it seems like it's the one that killed, not killed, but definitely attacked my son and slashed it or stabbed at him with a knife. Or something. If it wasn't for Chris yesterday, he noticed things we didn't notice.
Yeah.
And then he even he even opened our eyes to who it was at. Because we saw Dion lashing out and taking something from behind him, but we never knew it was Ambrose until Chris was following the action, you know, the person that he actually did lash out on, and it was Ambrose.
Oh, God.
And it looked like Ambrose didn't realise he was hurt.
Well.
And he went walking up, and at the time that he disappeared at the top, it's the time, in the same time frame as the person was being carried down the alleyway. And my boy was running for his life that night all over the road, all over the street without his top on. And I believe the police fucking sprayed his face off. But we're going to find out. We want his clothes for DNA. We know damn well they didn't give his toothbrush in because I've got that. They're giving the false toothbrush.
Yeah,
So they're fucked. It's all the way through. Anyway, what's happening with that thing, babe?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I don't know how you feel. I'm just really upset about the whole bloody thing.
So am I.
This is the last thing I wanted, and I just feel that my integrity has been challenged in the sense I've been nothing but open and transparent and with you, and I've got to know you and know you on a personal level, so really care about the whole thing. So
And your boss has let you down, and whoever edited that program has let us, all of us down, has ruined 10 months. And
I know, but I can't completely distance myself from the whole thing because I'm still there. I'm still a part of it. I still have to work. You know, I still work within that framework of the organisation. And as much as of course.
all right, then all of you, then you all let us down, then. If you want to be included, Claire, you let us down, Claire. You let us down. I'm telling you now then, if you want to be part of it, you fucking let us down big time. And how you portrayed me to being my son, I think you were disgusting, right? And I hate that fucking programme. And if you're as equally involved, I'm telling you the same as what I'm telling them. You can all kiss my fucking arse, all right? And I'm telling the judge today, I want ownership of all the BBC have filmed over the 10 months. I'm going to ask Judge Walker for that today because you lot got to fuck all to do in my life. So all you've done is support the Metropolitan Police and the government and David Lammy. All the shots that you took of me, you made me look like shit. And I'm telling you now, I'm telling the judge today, I want all that ceased. I'm getting an injunction and I'm getting some sort of order on you and your BBC. I'm sorry.
So what Kroll do
is, oh, by the way, on the 20th, so on the, I just want to get the dates correct because they're quite important. On the 14th of July, strong physical threats.
Right.
20th of July, there is no significant threat and there is no risk
right.
for myself. 3 days later, he may be dangerously unstable.
Right, so change of attack.
Yeah.
Change of attack from violent hoodlum to complete lunatic.
There's lots of emails, there's loads of emails, and basically the narrative is, if you can get enough people saying, this guy's a loony, he's crazy, he's threatening, he's of a violent disposition, he's this, he's that. If enough people say that, it becomes part of the story, it becomes the reality. And that's clearly what happens.
Say something often enough and people will accept it.
I think that's true, yeah.
Of the reality, right.
Hello, today I'm here with our first citizen activist exposing police corruption and no friend of Brian Harvey. His name is Ian Puddick.
Brian who? Hi, my name's Ian Puddick. We're just going to make a very short film this evening. We're filming here in my office. Anyone that knows me knows what I do for a living. I have 2 jobs. I'm very, very lucky. I run a leak detection company. We have engineers out on the road who have special technology for going out and finding leaks on things. And the other job that I have is, my background really is I'm a communications consultant. I've worked with the Queen at Buckingham Palace. I've recently advised the Cabinet Office, and I've worked on CEO communications for Vodafone and Rolls-Royce. He may be dangerously unstable.
Right, so change of attack.
Yeah.
Change of attack from violent hoodlum to complete lunatic.
There's lots of emails, there's loads of emails, and basically the narrative is, if you can get enough people saying, this guy's a loony, he's crazy, he's threatening, he's of a violent disposition, he's this, he's that. If enough people say that, it becomes part of the story, it becomes the reality. And that's clearly what happens.
Say something often enough and people will accept it.
I think that's true.
Matthew, would you like to be the CEO of a new company? You see how important I am to these people. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's really doing anything yet today. I'm just going to check on Facebook. So I know Andy Devine does stuff on Facebook, and I still enjoy listening to Andy. He's a friend of mine, and and I like Andy. Hopefully he'll come on at some point. Come on to my show. It was great.
Across the face, kicked a 6-month-old baby in the head. Like, this is getting a joke. And do you know what the police done? They covered up for them in Barnet. And there's no way they could have done, because it was all in the high street. But from there, I had the suspicion. And now, do you know what, years later, that same group that jumped me involves Ambrose Ball. And I've tried to speak out. So why hasn't Brian nor Nikki said anything regarding this mother who cannot put her child to rest, who's still sitting in a morgue? Because I know names of the gang members that's helped to have this man dead. I investigated that case too in 2015 when he died in that January. I know the people involved. They're the people that silenced me, and they're Nikki's friends. So you tell me, you know by the association, yeah? To have me come on your show, make me look like a fool, and call me crackhead, call me every...
Funny, don't recognize it, and I can't believe that I can't stop thinking about you. I'm thinking about you.
This woman here, Lucia, is the person, a mole behind all this setup. Not Raymond, Lucia. Look how she's the one that tries to shut Raymond up. Look how she's sunk down in the chair, and look at her, look, this woman does not care. She's the evil one that stopped me from going up to Michael Mansfield. She's the one that stopped me from approaching
towards the camera and disappears out of view. At 1:46, we've got two unknown white males fighting outside the pub, close to the BMW. At 1:47, fight goes out of sight, appears to break up, large number of males start to get involved, and the police officers you see in the footage. You see a male running off Fox Lane. At 1:47, fight goes out of sight, appears to break up, large number of males start to get involved, and the police officers you see in the footage. You see a male running off Fox Lane.